Look closely at this footage. If you think this is a PC or a PS5 game, you're wrong. This is running on an Android phone. Most people think mobile gaming is still just Subway Surfers, but in 2025, the hardware officially caught up. Today, I'm showing you the 10 ultra-realistic games that are ending the console era. If your phone is flagship ready, let's see what it can actually do. Starting us off at number 10 is the legendary Subnautica. Finally available as a polished native port, this isn't just a mobile version, it's the full 2.0 experience. What makes this a graphical powerhouse is the dynamic lighting and volumetric water effects. When you dive deep into the mushroom forest, the way the bioluminescent plants glow against the murky water is breathtaking. The 2025 update brings high-resolution textures to the sea creatures, making every encounter with a Reaper Leviathan feel terrifyingly real. Pro tip for this one, head into the settings and turn on color grading to filmic. It makes the ocean depths look much more cinematic and less like a standard mobile game. At number 9, we have the massive open-world survival horror Once Human. This game is a masterclass in environmental storytelling through visuals. The draw distance here is insane for a mobile title. You can stand on a cliffside and see for miles, every decaying building and twisted tree rendered with incredible detail. The developers have optimized the stardust effects, giving the world a haunting, hazy glow that feels truly next-gen. Pay close attention to the weather system. When a storm rolls in, the way the rain slicks the pavement and reacts to your character's flashlight is pure eye candy. It's a heavy game, so make sure your cooling fan is ready for this one. Next up is Warframe Mobile. For years, we wondered if a phone could handle the chaotic speed of Warframe, and in 2025, the answer is a resounding yes. This game thrives on material shaders. Look at the Excalibur suit. The way the light bounces off the metallic and carbon fiber surfaces is stunning. Thanks to recent optimizations, the mobile version now supports high particle counts. When you're in a heavy firefight, the screen is filled with sparks, abilities, and debris, yet it maintains a crisp, high-resolution look that rivals the Nintendo Switch and even older PS4 builds. At number 7, NetEase and Bungie have delivered Destiny Rising. Built specifically for mobile, but using the core DNA of the Destiny universe, this game features some of the best skybox and planetary design ever seen on Android. Whether you're exploring a snowy wasteland or a futuristic city, the atmospheric fog and god rays are top tier. The gun models are highly detailed, with moving parts and glowing runes that look incredibly sharp on a high refresh rate OLED screen. It's a sci-fi epic that literally fits in your pocket, and the lighting during boss fights is honestly some of the best in the business. Coming in at number 6 is a dream come true, the official Red Dead Redemption port. While it's the original game and not the sequel, don't let that fool you. On modern Android hardware, this game runs at higher resolutions and more stable frame rates than the original console versions ever did. The lighting and shadow mapping have been tuned for 2025, making the Western landscapes look richer and more vibrant. The character animations and facial expressions still hold up, providing a level of realism and immersion that most mobile-only games can't touch. Watching the sunset over New Austin on a handheld screen is a surreal experience. At number 5, we have the gold standard of mobile extraction shooters, Arena Breakout. Now, you might have heard of its PC brother, Arena Breakout Infinite, which has been taking Steam by storm in 2025. But don't sleep on the mobile version. This is a hardcore military sim that doesn't hold your hand. It features physically based rendering and even low-cost ray tracing on high-end Android chips. The tactical depth here is insane. We're talking about a health system where every limb matters, and a gunsmith with over 700 attachments. If you're looking for the Tarkov suave experience in the palm of your hand with console-quality lighting, this is the only game you need to install. Number 4 is Racing Master, and calling this just a mobile game feels like an insult. Developed in deep collaboration with Codemasters, this game uses a dedicated physics engine to simulate real-world handling for over 100 officially licensed beasts from Ferrari and Lamborghini. Using Unreal Engine 4, the developers implemented screen space reflections that look incredible on high-end Android screens. When you're tearing through the neon-lit streets, the light doesn't just sit on the car, it reflects off the asphalt and the bodywork in real time. If you're a petrol head, spend some time in the studio mode just to see the paint textures. The clear coat finish looks exactly like a fresh wax job in 4K. Taking to the third spot is Delta Force. This isn't just about pretty trees, it's about all-out havoc warfare. On mobile, you're jumping into massive 24-on-24 battles where the shooting feels heavy and deliberate. Unlike arcade shooters, you have to manage realistic recoil and bullet drop, making long-range snipes with the AWM feel incredibly rewarding. You're not just on foot either. The warfare is total, featuring pilotable assault helicopters and battle tanks that can level buildings. Whether you're playing the tactical operations extraction mode or the high-intensity warfare, the gunplay is crisp and the destruction is unmatched. It's a complete AAA package that finally brings the battlefield scale to your smartphone. Coming in at number 2 is REC.O.R.D, the game that went viral for being almost too realistic for mobile. This is the pioneer of the body cam subgenre on Android, using photogrammetry to turn real-world scans into hyper-realistic environments. What makes it feel so eerie is the fisheye lens and camera physics, which mimic the jitter of a GoPro mounted to a soldier's chest. The lighting is intentionally blown out, so the lens takes a second to adjust when moving between shadows and bright sunlight. Combined with the muffled, high-gain audio, it creates an immersion level that is honestly terrifying. Pro tip: turn off the UI in the settings to get that pure, cinematic, unrecord look for your gameplay captures. Finally, the number 1 spot goes to Where Winds Meet, which officially launched its global mobile version just a few days ago on December 12th. This isn't just a game, it's a technical masterpiece powered by the Messiah engine, delivering console-quality graphics with real-time wind physics and global illumination. The combat is why it's the king, featuring a classless system where you switch between swords, spears, and even deadly umbrellas mid-fight. You can master supernatural acupuncture skills to freeze enemies, or use Qigong to literally run on water and glide across the clouds. With full crossplay and 120Hz support, it is officially the new gold standard for Android gaming in 2025. Pro tip: use the steal skill mechanic to learn legendary martial arts from NPCs you meet in the world. There you have it, the 10 most realistic games on Android right now. But I want to hear from you. Which of these games do you think has the best graphics? And can your phone actually handle number 1 without exploding? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you want more top-tier mobile gaming content, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I've got plenty more lists and reviews coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.